Here's what I did week 3 on the farm. The boring thing I did this week was kind of got started on taxes. Ugh. Another numbers related activity. I did a balance sheet assessment, or that's what I called it at least. It was something I kind of learned about during my business plan class. You literally walk around the entire property and then you write down every single thing you see. So it was just like all my tools, all of the equipment I have, like that I kind of inherited from the previous owner. The tools, I got like almost all of them from Facebook Marketplace in one fell swoop. Then I also did some double checking on measurements to kind of get a sense of how wide the paths need to be and how wide the beds can be. And I'm using that to kind of figure out how wide of a tarp I need because I've decided I'm going to do occultation.
You lay out an opaque sheet that's UV treated so it doesn't break down in the sun too much. You lay it out over an area that you've recently mowed and you let it just kind of sit there. And that kind of kills off this active grass and weeds and anything that's kind of there right now. And it's such a warm environment that it encourages the next generation of weed seeds to kind of germinate. And then because there's no sun, they end up dying off. So you kind of like get ahead of the weeds a little bit.
I ordered that plastic yesterday, and so that should be coming by the end of the week. So that's something I've got to prepare for in the coming weeks. I analyzed my soil test results that I got back to kind of figure out what amendments I'll be needing. And I also started going through my Johnny Seeds catalog, which has been very fun. It feels insane not to mention everything that's happening in Minneapolis right now, and what ICE has been doing for like a while now, that is doing right now, particularly in Minneapolis. I mean, but even like with the killing of Keith Porter in Los Angeles on New Year's Eve, and then, I mean, obviously Renee Good in Minneapolis, and then Alex Preddy, literally yesterday. And all you can really do is be in touch with your community, kind of do whatever you can to kind of meet the needs of the people around you in the way that makes the most amount of sense for you. The Sunrise Movement is one that I think is doing a lot of work and has been doing a lot of good work for a long time. Just doing anything that kind of benefits your community and also reminds you that you are a part of it, I think is the most important thing you can do. All you can really do is do the most you can. And I hope you're taking care of yourself and are having a good week, and I'm going to go feed the cats. So, see you next week for week 4.